Well, I was a single parent, and I had an illness of bipolar, and I had it managed. Everything was pretty much in check, and then I got sick. My bipolar got worse, and I was in the hospital. And during that time, I lost custody of my children to my ex-husband, and that kind of threw me into a tailspin. Within a 2-month period, I lost custody of my children. I lost my apartment, 90% of my belongings, because all I could take what was in I could put in my car. I didn't know what to do. I was at my wit's end. So my parents were very gracious and let me sleep on their couch, but that's all I had was a couch. I worked on myself. I went through Porter Stark day treatment services. And I just worked really hard on getting better, but I still didn't have a place to be. I had put my application in for housing opportunities. So when I came into the program, I have never been good with money. I've always been very bad with money. After my divorce, I never really learned how to get it together financially. And Cindy in the case management program was priceless. And it took me a while. Cindy kept having to remind me that this is my home now, that I can feel secure, that it's not going to go away. And that gave me a sense of hope.
Well, I was a single mother. I had 5 children. I had 3 that lived with me, and I was turned around, and when I was pregnant with my 3-year-old, I found out that I was no longer able to work. So I lost my house, got to pay my bills. So, turned around, I have no family that was willing to help me out. I had a friend of mine who I worked with, her mother took me in. Me and 3 kids lived in a bedroom that was half the size of my living room now. So I called the pastor up, and he went up and he spoke with Caroline, the HO supervisor. His wife came and picked me up that same day. She took me up there. I filled out the paperwork and went back home, and she told me just to pray. I may do for 2 more weeks. They moved me in over at Tulip. It was a 2-bedroom apartment, and I didn't have nothing except for our clothes. No furniture, no nothing. No food, no food stamps, no cash, nothing. All the people in the church there and the social worker part got together. I had a bed, dishes, everything. I had a refrigerator full of food, cabinet. Housing opportunities came in, brought me more things to make sure that we had enough that we was able to live. And that was 3 years ago in March. I'm going to go through the home buying class, and they're going to help me get into my own house where I can afford to pay it, even on my disability. So my kids will always have a place that they can call home.
I know this sounds so dramatic, but I don't know if I would have survived. I don't think so, because through housing opportunities, it gave me a stable place so that the courts could see visitation for my children. Without housing opportunities, I honestly don't think I would have made it. I just don't.